We play the Lakers again, right? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
10 to shoot.
Tap in.
Oh, Edwards!
Did you see that?
Slam.
If you blinked, you missed it. Anthony Edwards just detonated on the Suns, and the Timberwolves bench is losing their minds.
Oh, my God.
But what if I told you that moment was just the tip of the iceberg? Because what's happening in Minnesota this season, nobody saw coming.
Then you can just hear it and feel it in Target Center.
27.9 points, 5.1 assists, 5.6 rebounds per game. The Timberwolves, 6th in the West at 49 and 33. Edwards, number 4 on the MVP ladder. But is that the whole story? Or is there something even bigger brewing beneath the surface?
Edwards gets it back and threw it down.
Let's rewind. The Wolves took Ant first overall in 2020, a pick some called a gamble.
The Minnesota Timberwolves select Anthony Edwards from the University of Georgia.
He was raw, unpredictable, and let's be honest, nobody thought he'll be the face of a contender this fast. But here we are, 5 years later, and the league is scrambling to catch up. His rookie year, 19.3 points, then 21.3, then 24.6, now 27.9, but here's the twist. It's not just the numbers, it's the way he's doing it. Taking over games, silencing crowds, and making defenders look like traffic cones. What makes Ant-Man so unstoppable? Is it the power, the speed, the vertical, or is it something else? Something you can't measure. Because every time you think you've seen his ceiling, he shatters it.
The ceiling is the roof.
On March 2nd, Anthony Edwards recorded 44 points with 7 assists and 5 rebounds to help the Timberwolves beat the Suns 116-98. But that wasn't a fluke. In the first round of the NBA playoffs, Anthony Edwards dropped an incredible 43 points on their way to eliminating the Lakers out of the playoffs.
You know what makes it feel even better is that they said Lakers in 5 and the Wolves won in 5. So I think that makes it feel 10 times better. That's like my only answer.
Only 3 players in NBA history have averaged over 27 points with this kind of efficiency and athleticism before turning 24. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and now Anthony Edwards. But here's the real question. Can he surpass them? And if you think he's just a scorer, you're missing half the story.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Edwards is dishing 5.1 assists a night, nearly doubling his rookie numbers. His playmaking is evolving in real time, and it's making everyone around him better. But what about defense? This is where things get interesting. 1.6 steals, 0.7 blocks, and he's guarding the other team's best players most nights. How many young stars are doing that while carrying the offense? Advanced metrics, Edwards is in the 85th percentile for defensive rating among wings. The Wolves' defense is nearly 4 points better per 100 possessions when he's on the floor. That's the difference between a playoff team and a finals contender.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Let's talk about matchups. Against Devin Booker this year, 32.3 points per game, 2 wins out of the 3. Against Jaylen Brown, 36 and 7, outdueling the Celtics star. Is there a wing in the league who can actually stop him?
Stop it. Get some help.
But here's the twist. When the game is on the line, Ant-Man gets even better. In clutch time, games within 5 points in the final 5 minutes, he's shooting 48%. League average, 43%. Remember those nights when the game is on the line and Edwards just takes over? He's poured in clutch points in the final minutes and delivered game winners when it matters most, Time and time again, he's proven he's built for the But here's what I really want to know. If you had one shot to win a playoff game, would you trust Anthony Edwards or Jason Tatum? Drop your answer in the comments because this debate is just getting started. The Timberwolves have their best record in nearly 2 decades. Edwards' leadership is the engine, but he is just a star. Or is he about to become a legend? And if you think you know how this story ends, think again. In an era of player movement, Ant signed a max extension and doubled down on Minnesota.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
He's not just building a team, he's building a culture. And the city is rallying behind him like never before. Off the court, he's a cultural icon, charismatic, confident, and viral interviews. But the real legacy is what he's doing on the floor, night after night, with the weight of a franchise on his shoulder. But the scariest part, he's only 23, and he's still getting better. So how good is Anthony Edwards, really? He's not just an all-star, not just all-NBA. He's a legitimate MVP candidate, a two-way force, and a generational talent, rewriting the Timberwolves' history. The question isn't whether Ant-Man is great, it's whether we're appreciating just how historically great he already is, and how much greater he might still become. Because if you think you've seen it all, you haven't seen anything yet. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments which player you want me to analyze next. I'll see you in the next one.